Hey everybody, welcome back. Hope you're doing okay. We've officially made it to 2026. Yeah, it's January. It's not December anymore. Um, I still don't know what day it is, but there we go. But what I do know is that I've guessed incorrectly 15 times on part two of day five of Advent of Code. Folks, I am not doing well. I think I'm upwards of 8.5 hours at this point. Not in one sitting, I hasten to add. Um, so yeah, I've got 8.5 hours worth of video of me trying to solve this problem, which I'm not going to boast. I keep just like getting so frustrated and stopping the recording after letting out some expletives and chucking some things around the room, stomping around, being grumpy. Um, and then coming back to it and saying, "Hey, folks, welcome back. I'm struggling, but let's see if we can get the solution in this one." And then, of course, not getting the solution. So, what I have for you this time, and this is a great tip, for when you're struggling with Advent of Code and you can't post a video showing you getting a gold star, at least show a VIM tip. So, as I've recorded the last eight failed submissions that I've made, and it's getting a bit hard now when I to see when I run the puzzle, run my code with the puzzle input to see whether my answer is within the ones I've got. So I kind of wanted just to sort these. So I think I've got 7 or 8 here. Yeah, I've got seven. No, eight. Lots of numbers. And what you can do is with them selected, so I can go GV to reselect what I just had selected. And then if I press colon, and I type sort, it will sort those numbers in order for me. How about that? I'm sure your editor can do that. But yeah, that's how you do it in Vim. And this is great for like things like it works with like if you're doing, if you're really anal about your CSS selectors being in order, that's another, application of this, where you can use this little tip. It'll do things like that for you. So yeah, there we go. And now when I get the next wrong answer, hopefully I'll be able to see a bit more clearly whether I've had it before, whether it's in my list of failed submissions. Anyway, there we go. That's where I'm at, about 8.5 hours in on part two of day five. Normally, previous years when I've not been recording videos, I would have given up. I would have said that's as far as I'm getting with Advent of Code this year and chuck the towel in. Do you know what? I'm really in two minds at this point. 8.5 hours is a long time to spend on anything. And also because the other factor to this is that, and this may be where the problem lies, right? Is the test passed on my first attempt. The first bit of code I wrote, the test passed, but I realized that the test input is very simple, doesn't have all the edge cases in it. But the general shape of what I've written is the same as my first attempt. Test still passes, but yeah, I'm getting different numbers. So I am changing things. I'm playing around with the inclusive, exclusive, like with my logical operators, and I just it feels I felt as confident about each. I feel really confident with every time. Every time because I feel like I'm covering all the cases, and that perhaps is where the problem is. Maybe I just need to delete everything I've got and come at it from a completely different angle. Anyway, I wanted to keep this one short, just give you a very quick update of where I'm at. I hope life is good for you. What else can I tell you? I think that's it. I'm struggling with day 5 part 2. I did click on the Reddit and I got this far. I clicked on the Reddit and I thought, no, 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 no. And I stopped that. I wanted to solve this under my own steam or not at all. So that's where I'm at. Yeah, happy 2026, and maybe the next video will be me with the solution, and then I'll talk you through the code and yeah, what the problem was, if I know what the problem was at that point. Or it might be a video of me talking about books I've read, or on how progress I'm making on learning to play the guitar. Who knows where we'll go from here? All right. Thanks for watching this one and see you in the next. Bye.